History, lifestyle, wonders of the medieval world, food, fashion, shop until you drop. Proudly presenting our tour, Jewels of Italy, carefully made for the people who might want to visit Europe and experience it with all its flavors. By joining us, you will have the opportunity to explore early European history, visit 2 out of the 7 wonders of the medieval world, figure out what is so special about Italy that draws in celebrities who move there for good, experience the awesome Italian way of life, and meet friendly people. Taste delicious Italian food. And this is not all. In case you are looking for famous designer fashion items, we guarantee you this will be your best shopping experience and an opportunity to buy fashion and designer items from brands like Prada, Gucci, Armani, Boss, Michael Kors, Furla, and more than 300 other brands at costs up to 70% less from regular retail price in Europe's best designer factory shops and outlet villages. Check out what we've arranged for on your 12-day visit to Italy. Venice. More than 20 million tourists visit this marvelous and most romantic place on earth, Venice. Being in Venice is like being out of this world. Stroll around the city on the water, cross hundreds of bridges, learn about its structural engineering and rich history. Feel the city vibe and way of life everyone is discussing. Investigate Gothic structural planning dated to the 5th century. Visit a few chronicled spots, being guided by certified expert guides who will ensure you take in a large portion of Venice. A visit to the well-known St. Marco Square and entering St. Marco Basilica will be a time to remember. Taking pictures of the best-known landmarks on the planet will make your friends green with envy. Entering into the city water lanes by Venetian gondola will be something new to encounter. It is an unadulterated feeling without bounds. Venice will stay in your memory for the rest of your life. Venice is one of a kind, and this is the reason we will be spending one entire day there. Verona, Parma. Visiting the historical place of Verona and its enchanting building design is truly something extraordinary. Investigate a Roman amphitheater in the Piazza Bra, nowadays famous as the enclosure of numerous musical occasions from classic to current. 3 of Shakespeare's plays are set in Verona, best known of which is Romeo and Juliet. We will be going to the home of Juliet. Let's pretend for a moment to be Romeo and Juliet and kiss your partner under the celebrated Juliet balcony. The experience will definitely awaken romance in you and your partner. One of the 7 wonders of the medieval world is the Leaning Tower of Pisa. This is precisely why we need to visit Piazza dei Miracoli and take its 296 stairs to the tower's top to make heavenly photos and selfies with the excellent foundation of Pisa. The whole tour is guided by your local expert guide. Home of Prada, factory and factory store. It's a hidden gem that the fashionistas of this world would like to keep to themselves. Prada Spa, home of Prada. It is never promoted and never open to the eyes of the world. This factory store is the spot where Prada items are produced and distributed around the world. It is an awesome opportunity to shop some branded fashion items at factory prices. Rome, capital of Italy. There is such a variety of spots to visit in this magnificent city. Guided by your expert guide, we will be going to the most prevalent places, like the Pantheon and Navona Square. We should toss a coin to the well-known Trevi Fountain, wishing to return back to Rome. We will be going to the Spanish Steps, a well-known site for fashion events. We will be entering the Rome Colosseum, which is one of the world's 7 marvels, guided by the expert guide. We just can't leave Rome without tasting authentic Italian pizza, made by the greatest pizzaiolos in Italy. Vatican, home of the Pope. It is the smallest country on the planet and the home of the Pope. Guided by your expert guide, we will be going to the Vatican Museums, where they keep one of the best art collections on the planet. The Sistine Chapel is a spot where each pope has been elected, St. Peter's Square, and enter the St. Peter's Basilica, which is one of the biggest churches on the planet. Orvieto, the lonely city on the volcano. Sitting on the back of a volcano, attached on rocks above the fields streaked with vines, olives, and cypress trees, Orvieto is outwardly dazzling from the first moment. Like the love child of Rome and Florence, settled halfway between the two urban areas, history hangs over the cobbled paths, medieval piazzas, and places of worship of this cinematically beautiful city. The coolest spot in Orvieto, truly. This series of 440 caves is underneath Orvieto, which have been utilized for centuries by local people for different purposes. The Mall. The Mall is the outlet gallery of the most exclusive designers in the world at extremely advantageous prices. Top brands like Dior, Giorgio Armani, Burberry, Fendi, Gucci, Saint Laurent, Balenciaga, Valentino, and Versace, to mention only a few, offering their valuable designer items at reduced costs, which you can get up to 70% from their regular retail price. This will be a remarkable shopping experience for fashion lovers. Florence. Going by this sublime city, we will be seeing artful culminations of history. Piazza del Duomo, which is the standout amongst the most gone-to places in Europe and the world. The Baptismal Chamber. Ponte Vecchio Bridge. Time for selfies! Piazza di Michelangelo is the best all-encompassing spot over the city to bring you extraordinary selfies with the breathtaking foundation of the city.